viewers, you are watching पुलिस पंचायत न्यूज। कर्नाटक स्टेट क्रिकेट एसोसिएशन की जानिब से T20 क्रिकेट टूर्नामेंट के इनेकाद का ऐलान किया गया है। ये टूर्नामेंट श्रीकंठ दत्त नरसिम्हा वडियर KSCA के साबिक सदर व मैसूर के महाराजा की यादगार के तहत मुनक़िद किया जा रहा है। इस टूर्नामेंट का इनेकाद मैसूर में 7 ता 26 अगस्त 2022 किया जाएगा। इस महाराजा ट्रॉफी T20 टूर्नामेंट में गुलबर्गा की टीम भी हिस्सा लेगी। शहर के कैरियाड होटल में टूर्नामेंट से मुतालिक प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस से खिताब करते हुए KSCA के वाइस प्रेसिडेंट अभिराम ने बताया कि KSCA नौजवान उभरते हुए क्रिकेट खिलाड़ियों को इनका टैलेंट दिखाने के लिए हमेशा मौका फराहम करता है और इन्होंने महाराजा ट्रॉफी में गुलबर्गा की टीम के शामिल रहने पर भी मसरत का इजहार किया। KSCA टूर्नामेंट में गुलबर्गा मेगा स्पीड की जानिब से गुलबर्गा टीम को स्पॉन्सर और सपोर्ट किया जा रहा है। सैयद मोहम्मद अली अल हुसैनी ने इस मौके पर महाराजा ट्रॉफी KSCA T20 टूर्नामेंट में गुलबर्गा टीम को स्पॉन्सर करना एक एजाज़ की बात बताई और इन्होंने कहा कि गुलबर्गा के क्रिकेट के लेवल में बेहतरी लाने और नौजवान क्रिकेट खिलाड़ियों को एक प्लेटफॉर्म के जरिए रोशनास कराने में मदद करने की बात इन्होंने बताई।
KPL was conducted for 8 editions. It's been very successful. Lot of players, Karnataka players, the younger players, especially the under-19 players, went on to play in the IPL, apart from being part of various KPL teams. Now, why this change from KPL franchising base to Maharaja trophies? Because there is a very high tax implication if we have a franchisee model. So we have a sponsorship model where the 6 teams will be sponsored, like Mr. Syed Muhammad Ali Al Hussaini, who is a part of the Gulbarga team, and from the KSCA, I welcome you as the sponsor. So because of this tax implications, this huge tax implications, because of, apart from if you have a franchisee, I'm talking about, a lot of other tax issues will come into KSCA. So this kind of a model was worked out, and we're going to have a sponsored T20 Maharaja KSCA trophy. KSCA is always the first, whether it comes to cricketing events, cricket administrative matters, and a lot of green initiatives. KSCA is the first and be the only association in the country to conduct a T20 sponsorship tournament of this magnitude. So this tournament will be one of the first of its kind in the country. Now, through expression of interest, it's called the UI, which was published in all India editions of newspapers. The identity of the sponsors has been very transparent. So we have Kalyani Motors, the Bangalore team. We have Rangrao and Sons for the Mysore team. We have Zindal Steel for the Hubli team. We have Fizza Developers for the Bangalore team. Mega Speed and Micron Engineers, Raichur. Shumaga will be finalized shortly. We have a project committee meeting tomorrow in the afternoon at 3:30. So we'll probably finalize the Shumaga team tomorrow. Now TCM are our event managers. They have been working with state associations to conduct domestic T20 tournaments, which provide a platform to budding cricketers. They have almost worked 30 years with leading right holders and brand creating powerful partnerships. For the upcoming Maharaja Trophy, KSCA T20 sanctioned by KSCA, TCM is the commercial partner. Now coming to the broadcast, Star Sports 2 and Star Kannada will be the official broadcasters of this tournament. Star Sports Network is among the world's leading sports broadcasters. They were official broadcasters of KPL2. Currently, the broadcasting right holders of the Indian Premier League, Indian Super League, and Pro Kabaddi League. So, Star Sports have the broadcasting rights for these leagues. Now we have a full-fledged English and Kannada team as commentators. Legendary and former first-class traders will be a part of this commentary team. And then our streaming partner will be Fancore. They are owned by Dream Sports, which has invested 50 million in its in-house sports content and commerce platform. So Fancore will be one of our partners. Then our ticketing partners are Paytm. They will be the official ticketing partners for this trophy. Then the trophy has been designed by iDesign. So this trophy was inspired by the architecture of the erstwhile Mysore Palace. Maharaja trophy is inspired by the sports-loving Maharaja of Mysore. This is carefully crafted with an engraved metal pillar adorned by 11 solid wings that suggest the number of players in the cricket team. At the highest point of the trophy is the image of the late Shrikant Datta Narsimha Raja Vadiyar, which is embedded on the Swarovski-studded plate. This trophy is a perfect amalgamation of cricket and artistic elements of the Mysore Palace without losing the aesthetic value of the perfect trophy. So this is about the Maharaja Trophy KSCA T20. Now coming to the eligibility of the players, we have all the players who are registered with KSCA will be a part of this tournament. The list of players who are eligible to participate and are registered with the association will be made available 1 week before the draft to the teams. Now the categories are, there is category A, which is international cricketers and Karnataka players who have played in the IPL. See, these players should have played in the IPL. So there are no players who have not played and been in the reserves of the IPL teams will not be considered in this category. Now category B is players who have represented Karnataka in the senior domestic tournament, even the T20s and the one-day tournaments. Category C, players who have represented Karnataka in the under-19, under-23 and under-25 BCCI domestic tournaments who do not fall in the category of A and B. Then D, all other players registered with KSCA. Now we have 2 players from the catchment area. So basically the registrations in KSCA, there are 2 registrations. There is a primary registration and the secondary registration. So a particular player from the catchment area should be primarily registered in that particular zone for him to be selected as a catchment player for that zone. So similarly, the same rule goes to the Bangalore team. Now the teams, as I said, are Mysore, Shivamogga, Hubli, Raichur, Mangalore and Bangalore. The team size of the team is minimum 16 players, maximum 18 players excluding the 2 catchment players. So that means a team will have 20 players. Then a maximum of 2 players from category A, maximum players 6 players from category B. Then you have 2 players from the catchment area and the rest from catchment D. So all the players in categories A, B, C, D will be offered to the teams at the same time. The order of the picks for each round will be predetermined by a computer program. So this is something new. Then once the process is complete, all players will have to sign a player's contract between the KSCA and the player. The term of the contract for each player will be 1 year. In case of any player being injured or being unavailable, if a player is selected to play for a team and is either injured or unavailable for a balanced portion of the tournament due to selection in the Indian team, India A team, under 9 team, etc., the team can request for a replacement of the player. So player draft regulations, player draft is 40 lakhs per team. The minimum squad size is 16, maximum 18 plus 2, like I said earlier. The reserve price for each player is A category is 5 lakhs, B category is 2 lakhs, C category is 1 lakh, D category is 50,000, catchment area is 30,000. So each team can pick a maximum of 2 players from category A, maximum of 6 players from category B, minimum of 2 catchment area players and rest from category C and D. So that's about it. So I thank you all again, and the press which are here in large numbers have always been excellent in their support towards KSCA. I personally like to thank press and everyone here. And
just to get a brief introduction on how I got to get involved in the prestigious Maharaja Trophy, which was previously known as Karnataka Premier League, although the format has been changed for this trophy for this year. We, as you know, that we are involved in promoting sports in this region, and we have aimed to specifically in cricket development that a player from this region should be playing national and international cricket with the support of the region's cricketers and clubs and the convener, of course, and on the whole the Cricket Association of Karnataka. I thank Karnataka Cricket Association for being started the Maharaja Trophy and giving us a chance to sponsor, and that is the main, I think, one of the biggest tournaments in India after the IPL, and we hope that through the team which we got allotted from the KSCA, which is named as Gulbarga Mystics, and we would like to get the support from the local talent, and the more players get into KSCA and they perform there, the better chance they play in their own home team. And at the same time, we hope that we could bring this tournament to Gulbarga next year, and we hope that KSCA approves that. From our side, as being an educationist and coming from an educationist family background, we have developed a beautiful ground in the name of KV Turf Ground, and we hope that we get a match there. It runs as in IPL, I think, like a match in the home team, home side, and a match away. So hopefully we get that next year. And I would like to, I think, thank all of KSCA officials for giving this opportunity to us. And I think we should move on to the logo revealing ceremony.
Absolutely. Yes, we are ready. We have our video persons being in service through education. He has keen interest in promoting sporting activities, particularly cricket, in this whole region. He leaves no stone unturned, providing a platform and exposure to all cricketers in the zone, which has immense potential and talent. Under the able guidance of President of the Maharaja Educational Society, Mr. Al Hussaini, he has developed a beautiful ground with the help of KSCA, where he runs the KBN Cricket Academy. He again has grabbed the opportunity to sponsor the Gulbarga Mystics, which is which was long due to the city of Gulbarga. Gulbarga shall have a name in the national cricket map through the Maharaja T20, which is broadcast live on Star Sports. Again, we'd like to thank KSCA for providing an opportunity to cricketers on this region, which is long due, and I hope that all cricketers here will make good exposure and good opportunity out of it. Thank you.
The press conference today went off very well, and the press has always been very supportive towards KSCA and cricket in particular, cricket in Gulbarga in particular. So it was a fantastic press conference. So I'm very happy about the whole thing, and I would again on record like to thank our Ali sir for having come forward as a sponsor for the Gulbarga team, and I look forward to continued support from him. And as I said in the press conference, we'll hopefully have more BCCI tournaments here. There's a fantastic ground. We went there in the morning, we saw the ground. There's some basic facilities, a little bit of basic facilities like a dressing room, etc., which has to be done. The added infrastructure, I would say, is the lights which is coming up. So that is a very good news. So we can plan a lot of tournaments here.
Sir, a few words about team mistakes. How the idea came up and how the association.
It was an instant. It was an instant thing that KSCA came up with a notification, and we just applied and we said let's try, because we always want the cricket in this region to increase, and especially the youngsters who don't get a chance to play big matches. And so the KSCA has come up with a Maharaja T20 trophy, and we would expect that better players who are linked with KSCA registered under that and play well, and they are in the draft, so that they could have a chance to play in this prestigious tournament. And it was a good decision. KSCA has approved us, and I think we'll have a good game, inshallah. Definitely.
It's another thing is it's a fantastic opportunity for the youngsters, especially the under 16, under 19 players. ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟೀಸ್. ಸೊ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ಶೋಕೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಆನ್ ಟು ಪ್ಲೇ ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ರಾಯಚೂರ್ ಝೋನ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ from there they'll probably play the under 16 Karnataka and under 19 Karnataka team. So it's a fantastic opportunity for all the youngsters. So it's a good thing happening, and I wish everybody all the very best.